All right, so here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Bantamweight contender Song Yadong out of China, and most people would ubiquitously regard Zhang Weili as the greatest fighter, man or woman, to ever come out of China. But when you talk about this nation's greats, Li Jingliang comes to mind as well, Tia Zhang back in the day. Song Yadong's the man.
Right there. He's right there with all those great names that have represented that great country. We are talking about a really high-level athlete and a guy that is so tough, man. I have seen him be in just absolute wars and never give up on himself, always trying to find a way to win the fight, and just jarring power in his hands. Song Yadong can shut your lights out.
Yeah, when you talk about the biggest power threats in this bantamweight division, can't have that conversation without China's Song Yadong. All right, here he is, the 2008 Olympic gold medalist, the messenger, Henry Cejudo. Legacy's unquestioned, right? Two-division UFC champion, defended both of those titles, and he chases further greatness here tonight.
Yeah, and he still wants to be a world champion. Once you have had a taste of that world title, you never lose it as long as you're active. Cejudo still believes that he can be a world champion. We're talking about a young man that his whole entire life he won. He won in wrestling since he was a young kid. He won the Olympic Games. He won when he got to the UFC. He's a winner, man. And every time you watch him compete, you know that there's nothing else on his mind. Tonight, he goes in there and he tries to win once again.
Henry Cejudo is ready to engage yet again. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Song Yadong. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, huge spot for Song Yadong here tonight, representing the great nation of China. He's still on the right side of third. A lot's been expected of him. He has accomplished much, but really trying to get over the hump by getting a win here tonight.
Well, from the moment Uriah got his hands on him, anybody that would listen, Faber would tell you about this kid and how good he was going to be. He's been that good. Sure, he's had some stumbles in certain spots, but for the most part, he has delivered. Song Yadong still believes he has potential to be a world champion.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. A lot to see here for the educated eye. A lot of nuances, a lot of feints as they try to get a read on the other.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a calculated approach. They're going to be looking for counters, and they're trying to wait for the opponent to make a mistake so that they can take advantage of it.
Man, Song Yadong's got to have as much muscle mass as anyone in this division, trying to land one of his patented power shots here.
Grounded stance, heavy on his feet, but he's doing that because he knows that if he can get going, he can knock people out.
And there it is, that signature right cross from Song Yadong lands again.
Song Yadong has such great boxing. If you don't get your hands up, he's going to continue to batter you. with that straight right hand.
Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there. Well, kickboxing chops on full display early. He's got it all going here in round one.
He's got it going, and he's got his opponent confused. When this guy is using all of his tools, he's very hard to deal with.
"90 seconds to go.
Nice punch to the head.
All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get to half guard so I can get my ground and pound off.
Cejudo's back in full guard. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Final seconds here in round one. Round two is next.
Another one just like that. You won that round. No wavering. You keep the pressure. You stay.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC. And no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it take an effect.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two, bantamweight shake. So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Oh, great job there. Back to his feet now, DC. You gotta like that. Oh, tremendous vision exuded. So we'll see if he can keep this going, but as far as starts go, he could not have gotten off to a better one tonight.
I mean, you dream of these types of nights. You dream of it all working. Right now, this man is in a flow.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Let's work, guys.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Cejudo's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, let me tell you something, man. When you watch this back, a couple seconds ago, he landed a nasty right hand. That was a nice job getting the takedown there a moment ago. But let's see what he can do with it now, as his opponent is definitely trying to get back.
That does not look fun. Knee on the belly. Oh, looking for the submission now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon to show in that.
absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, still plenty of time to go, but I'm not sure this wrestler has listened to anything you have said on commentary over the last several years. Kickboxer has had all the advantages tonight.
Well, the kickboxer's just fought really, really well to this point. He has done a great job fighting at space, fighting at range, and using all of his tools. He's throwing elbows, kicks, knees. He's doing a great job. This wrestler has got to change something if he wants to win the fight.
You can almost see the silhouette with Henry Cejudo, upright stance, waiting to uncork a weapon.
Yeah, and trying to set you up for those beautiful leg kicks that he got real good at as his career went on.
Pretty nice entry and takedown by him a moment ago.
That was beautiful. Now he's got to secure this position, John.
Well, good job to scramble and keep it moving, because if you don't, caution flammable.
I mean, he'll go to the mount, side control. Doesn't matter. It's one mistake for him, and he's looking for it constantly. And if you make it, this guy's going to get to the next position.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Cejudo.
Over and over, he's digging to the body.
All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position.
I mean, he's trying to pass, but the bottom fighter said, nope, we're staying right here.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of, while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
Oh, wait. He's closer than we think. He's starting to get it locked in. If his opponent's not careful, the fight's going to be over.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Yadong getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Great submission defense.
Cejudo's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Being right hooked there by the champ.
Cejudo's back in full mount. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. Big power shot there. You see how tight Cejudo's boxing is, DC, how comfortable he is in the pocket. This is a man who never rests on his laurels.
He elbow lands from the clinch. It got defended, but it will give Henry the...
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice jab counter for him there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John.
Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Looks like he's jumping guillotine here. That guillotine is very tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cejudo.
And now he's attempting choke.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Oh, wow.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow himself to get subbed.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Champion of the world.
Unreal. This guy is a savage, John Anik. And not only is he a savage, he is now the world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Yadong.
All right, we have a new UFC bantamweight champion. This is a moment that every fighter dreams of, and he turns that dream into a reality here tonight.
It is the moment that we all wait for, and when it happens,